Hello everyone. In today's class, we'll explore various topics on Java. Before that, we'll learn about object-oriented programming system. Generally, this concept implemented through objects and classes, and data is in the form of fields or attributes. Code is in the form of methods. In Java, classes and objects plays an important role. So first we'll see about classes and objects. A class is a blueprint for creating objects. Class is a collection of data members and member functions. So we'll see what are data members. These are nothing but simply variables that we declare inside a class. So it is called as data member of that particular class. Objects is a real-time entity, a specific item created for a class. Instances of classes are called as objects. Object variables store the address of an object. If we take a daily life example, here class represents the vehicle and car, truck, cycle are the types of vehicles. So these represents objects. There are generally four main principles of Java. One is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism and abstraction. So first we will see about encapsulation. Encapsulation is the binding of data and methods that operate on the data into a single unit called as a class. If we take a capsule as an example, one part of the capsule contains class and another part of the capsule contains methods and variables, and this is known as encapsulation. Now we'll go through the inheritance. Inheritance is a way to form new classes based on the existing classes, taking on their attributes or behavior. A way to group related classes, a way to share code between two or more classes. Let us take an example of inheritance. The child will get the inherent features of mother and father. Like that, a child class will have the features of parent class. This is an example of inheritance. Next, we'll go through the data abstraction. It is a concept of hiding the complex implementation details and showing only the essential features of an object. This can be achieved using abstract classes and the interfaces. Next, we'll go to the polymorphism. It allows objects of different classes to be treated as objects of common superclass. It provides a way to perform a single action in different forms. It can be achieved through method of overloading and method overriding. Next we'll see about how Java works. Java source code file is written by a programmer. It will have extension .java. Then it will goes to the compiler. Compiler checks for errors in the code and converts the source code file to the bytecode with extension .class. And then it converts bytecode with extension .class. And JVM translates bytecode into the machine code. The engine which converts Java bytecode into the machine language is known as JVM machine. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. It is an abstract computing machine that enables a computer to run Java programs. It provides a runtime environment for Java bytecode execution. First of all, we'll go with class loader subsystem. It is responsible for loading classes, verifying bytecode and preparing classes for execution. Next, it will goes to JVM memory. First, it will starts with method area. It stores class structure, method data and constant pool. And next, heap, the runtime data area from which memory for all class instances and arrays is allocated. Next, we'll move on to Java stack. Each thread has a private JVM stack created at the same time as a thread. It stores frames which hold local variables and partial results and play a part in method invocation and return. And next, we'll go with PC registers. Each thread has its own program counter which holds the address of the currently executing JVM instruction. Next, we'll move on to native method stack. It contains all native methods used in the application. And then we'll move to execution engine. It contains interpreter, just-in-time compiler, and garbage collector. And then native method interface. This provides the necessary framework for integrating platform-specific features. And then we'll move to Java native libraries. Java native libraries are platform specific libraries written in languages like C or C that Java applications can use via the Java native interface to access the low level system features and enhance performance. So, this is all about JVM machine. First, we'll go through a Java program. We'll discuss line to line of this Hello World example. Class is a keyword is used to declare a class in Java. Public is an access modifier that represents visibility. Static is a keyword. If we declare any method as static, it is known as a static method. Void is the return type of the method. It means it does not return any value. Main represents the starting point of the program. String args is the command line argument. System.out.println is used to print the statement. Now we'll see the data types in Java. Data type specifies the different sizes and values that can stored in the variable. There are two types, one is primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data types include boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. Non-primitive data types contains classes, interfaces, and arrays. Next, we'll move on to the topic keywords in Java. Keywords are the predefined or reserved words in a programming language. Each keyword is a mean to perform a specific function in a program. Since keywords are referred names for a compiler, they can't be used as a variable names because by doing so, we are trying to assign a new meaning to the keyword. Here, these are the keywords that are involved in Java. Next, we'll go through the identifiers in Java. Identifiers are used as a general terminology for naming of variables, functions, and arrays. These are user-defined names consisting of an arbitrary long sequence of letters and digits with either a letter or the underscore as a first character. Next, we'll go through the constants. We can also call it as literals. Constants are also called normal variables, but the only difference is their values can't be modified by the program once they are defined. Constants refer to the fixed values. They are also called as literals. Constants may belong to any of the data type. In constants, we have integer constant, real constant, character constant, and string constant. Next, we'll go through the comments in Java. Java supports single line and multi-line comments very similar to C and C++. All characters available inside any comment are ignored by Java compiler. So here you can take it as an example. This is a multi-line comment. This is a single line comment. So now we'll go to the variables in Java. A variable is a container which holds the value while the Java program is executed. A variable is assigned with a data type. Variable is a name of memory location. There are three types of variables in Java. One is local variable, instance variable, and the static variable. So, local variable is defined as the variables that are declared inside the method. Instance variable is defined as the variables that are declared inside the class but outside the method. Class is a variable that are declared as static. It can't be a local variable. So friends, these are some basic concepts of Java. Java is a very powerful language because of its features like high performance, interpreted, dynamic, portable, platform independent, secured, simple, and many more. Java is the backbone of modern computing, from Android apps to web applications and everything in between. So guys, these are some basic concepts in Java. There are many more concepts in Java programming language. Let's learn with love the Java programming language. Thank you for everyone who listened this video.